Welcome back to math. Today's video, we're going to continue with our egg carton fractions. So yesterday, what you guys did is we broke up our egg carton into different pieces. We broke up the whole into different pieces. So when we broke up a whole into different pieces, if they said break it up into 4 pieces, you had to find a way to break this up into 4 pieces. And so a lot of you would do like you would cut it in half this way and cut it in half that way. And that is 4 pieces. And then it said name of each part. And so what they were trying to say is, what is this part right here? So like this little part that is right here. What is the name of each part? And if I'm looking at it, what they mean is what is the fraction? When I'm looking at it, I know it's 1/4 because it's one of the pieces and we had broke the whole up into 4 parts. Remember, the bottom is what we break the whole up into. The top is the number of pieces we're talking about. When it said number of eggs, you just had to count 1, 2, 3. The number of eggs that was in each part. So this one would be 1/4, and it would be 3 eggs in each one. All right, I'm going to erase that a little bit because we're going to talk about our next thing. I'm doing my best to erase it, but still let you guys see. This is what we did yesterday. That's not so good. Anyway. It's mostly there. You guys get what we're doing. So when we were doing this yesterday, we were just breaking it up. We weren't actually counting pieces or anything like that. We weren't breaking it up into actual fractions. We were just breaking up the whole. Mostly, we were just talking about, on the fraction, mostly we were just talking about the denominator part. So today, we're now going to combine breaking it into pieces and talking about more than one piece possibly. So if I were to do that, if I were to say, I want you to try to show me what 3/4 looks like on the eggs. When I would say 3/4, again, you would break it up into fourths because 3/4 is the fraction that we're trying to look for here. Again, you guys would break it up into 3/4 just like we did before. Again, I'm breaking up my whole into 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're talking about 3/4 of them. So 3/4 means we're talking about 3 of these chunks. So like this whole, or these eggs, 1 chunk, 2 chunks, 3 chunks. That would be 3/4. 3/4 doesn't mean, when you're coloring it, it just doesn't mean 3 eggs. That's how many eggs are in each piece. Remember when we said earlier, we said each piece is 1/4 and there's 3 eggs in each piece. So 3 eggs in each one piece up here. I'm going to hit pause and I'm going to draw this out again and I'm going to show you another example of how we might try to break this up. All right, we're back with a fresh, clean egg carton here. So now I might say something like, I want you to break it up into 2/3. 2/3. So the first thing we have to do is we have to break it up into thirds. Again, there is many different ways that you can do it. What you need to do is all the pieces have to be equal though. A few of you weren't making the pieces equal. Like you broke it up into 1 egg down here. Like you said, that was 1, and then you said this was 1, and then the rest was all 1/3. That is not breaking it up evenly. And I'm getting messed all over. So we need to break it up evenly. And so some of you guys did it straight up and down from right here and here. They had 4 in each one. So all parts were equal. That is breaking it up into thirds. Next, it says 2/3. So what we're going to do for 2/3 is we need to color in 2 of our units. This is a unit. That's 1 unit. That's only 1/3 so far. I need to color in 1 more to get 2/3. That is 2/3. Let's say I'm going to draw it real quick. We want to compare 2/3 to another fraction. So I'm going to draw this out real quick. And we're going to compare. I'm going to draw this up here because this is 2/3. And we want to do 8/12. How am I going to break up 8/12? Well, we know that we need to, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we know that when we break it up, we're going to be breaking it up into all individual pieces. You guys were really good at this one when it said 12ths. So that is, I broke it up into 12 equal pieces. And now we need to color in 8 of the units. And again, remember, a unit isn't an egg. It's what part of the fraction you drew it in. So this unit only has 1 in it. This unit has 4 eggs. So now I have to color in 8 of the units. I'm coloring in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we can look at these fractions and compare them. I can say, are they greater than, less than, or equal? And what you're going to be looking at is the part that you have colored in. So if I'm looking at this, well, this has all colored in. There's 8 eggs colored in. This has 8 eggs colored in. 4 are not, 4 are not. So I would say that these two fractions are equal to each other. So today's work, we're going to be doing over a whole bunch of examples like this together of just breaking it up into fractions. And then today's work, you're going to be comparing, let me double check. You're going to be drawing out fractions like this and then comparing them. That is one part of your work. And then you will also be, that is mostly it. You're going to be drawing eggs and then just comparing the fractions together. So pretty simple, but you have to pay attention to the details. So make sure you watch this video a couple times if you need to, and we'll go over the rest in whole group. Otherwise, I will see you then. Bye.